Good day, students. This is Mr. Brent, and we are doing English reading today. Though we will not be reading the book itself, we will be listening to the video so that we can all follow the pages and look at the pictures while it is being read to us through the video recording. I've also prepared a PowerPoint slide so that we can have a look at the high frequency words, which I will be showing on a slideshow now and the PowerPoint. So if we have a look at the PowerPoint here, we will be looking at the story, The Sign Maker's Assistant. And if you have your reading street with you, you can open on page 332 in your reading street book. And now we will be heading to our story. But before we do this, I would like us to all have a look at the high frequency words that will occur in the story while we read it, or while we listen to it and look at it. The first word is afternoon, second, blame, idea, important, sign maker, townspeople. It's afternoon, blame, idea, important, sign maker, and townspeople. Now we will go on by looking at the story itself. We have a pre-recording of the storybook, and now we listen before we go on to our next activity. Now I'm going to pause this video so that we can have a look at what the sign maker is. So as you can see, a sign maker makes signs for all sorts of people to know what to do and where to go, to know where to stop and where to go, and where specific places are. So that is what a sign maker is. And now that we know what a sign maker is, we know that when we see signs, they are very important for us to know our direction to go. So let's look at the story in that light. Now, I want us to look at this story where Norman is the assistant, the little boy that was helping the man painting the signs. So now he has decided to paint the wrong signs, and this is what's important about signs: is signs always need to be correct, in the correct place and saying the correct things. And if we have the wrong signs showing us the wrong places and do the wrong things, then a lot of people will be lost and will be doing the wrong things. So have a look at what's happening in the story right now, where Norman is left alone and he decides to make all sorts of wrong signs for the people. That is then the end of this story, and we will head back to our PowerPoint slide. So we have now had a look at SignMaker's assistant, and this is the words that we have come to look at. There was afternoon. We know that this is a time of the day. Blame, giving someone the blame for something that they have done wrong or something that has happened. An idea is thinking, coming up with a new idea, an important sign maker, townspeople. Now I have homework that you need to complete for me, grade 2, and the homework you will find in your readers and writers notebook. There are 2 pages. This is a vocabulary exercise. The first one is on page 434 in your readers and writers notebook, as well as a comprehension exercise on page 435. I will repeat this. It's a vocabulary exercise on page 434 and a comprehension that you have to read and answer a few questions on page 435. 434 and 435. Thank you. This is the end of this broadcast.